Okay, another word for Nephilim, I think, is probably the word undead. Um, because, like, the Pharisees in the Bible were described by Jesus as walking tombs. Now, if they were actually dead like vampires have to, like, suck blood every so often to live. Um, but if the Pharisees and whatnot, because Jesus says, "You're of your father, the devil," to the Pharisees, that and refers to them as walking tombs. But if they're of their father, the devil, I think he was being literal there. You're of your father, the devil. Like I think that the devil was in their ancestry. Um, so if they were um, evil and they were undead, which they were born undead, I guess, I suppose. I don't know. Um, because like some of it's following, but he indicates to it at a certain time that certain people can't hear what he's saying. Um, and he said, "Why don't you understand my speech, even because you cannot hear my word?" So basically, they're dead, and like they don't even respond to life and forgiveness and mercy and stuff like that. They take. But they're types of undead. Now it's weird that no one can find any undead anywhere because they're obviously around, and Jesus found them when he pointed out the Pharisees. So I believe, like in my belief, there's certain churches and whatnot that have Pharisees. But like even in the congregation and stuff, and that's kind of why a lot of churches don't stay together. They end up breaking up and fighting. And the Bible even says that is because there's these undead people that come into church and they take, but they don't know how, like, they don't know what mercy is. They know what the world is. They know about buying and selling and all that, but they really don't. I don't think they want to do mercy, like they're born hating or something. And that's something about the undead. So it's kind of strange to me no one can find the undead because they're born destructive. Like they're born to hate people. And it's like no one can see that certain people are hating. But you're supposed to, which is why you're supposed to always have like witnesses and whatnot, where you have like a second person that goes with you wherever you go, because it's safer that way. Um, you're not safe if you're alone. You'll be surrounded by them and attacked by them. I've seen them do that. I've seen people do that anyway, where they surround you and they just all start attacking you, and it's like all against you, and it doesn't make any sense why it is. It's like sharks to blood or something. But yeah, it's like undead behavior, which I guess you're trained out of because we're born into sin. Like even normal people are born into sin. But yeah, but then if you want to be undead, do like that. Um, but they're always perpetually doing that. They're in. I think they're in chains under darkness, and I think that means they're constantly hating is what it is. But like everything they do is motivated by hate and whatnot, which is very destructive to themselves and the people around them. Um, but anyway, that's just what I've seen. Um, but I would be interested to find out who some of these undead actually are because they're obviously not all vampires. But I do believe in vampires because I believe that those Pharisees were evil. They were sons of Satan. Um, but I believe there's other sons of Satan that are better at hiding themselves than the vampires.